for the planet-saving hero, the eco-warrior. Start giving a cheer for Power Down Pete!
Hi guys, I'm Power Down Pete. I've come to teach you today why do we need to save our planet Earth? Because planet Earth is in trouble. Planet Earth has problems of climate change, of plastic oceans.
They come into the assembly in absolute awe of what is they're about to see.
First came in the assembly, that's when I first learned about eco schools.
I couldn't get over the response initially that the schools would actually jump onto the idea there was an energy-saving, planet-protecting superhero that came round to schools.
We have all sorts of visitors that come and visit and talk about environmental stuff, but this is one of the most dynamic visits that we have.
Tornadoes, even in this country now, we sometimes get tornadoes. We end up with a hotter planet. The planet feels hot and sweaty. If you wanted your TV box on, that's going to be 40 watts. Oh, and we're struggling just to make 50 at the moment.
It's more important for people my age to try and do it because they're the ones who'll be living in the world later on.
Eco Schools is a fantastic opportunity for children, without a doubt, to realise that there is more out there, to look at the world from a different perspective.
Our pupils over the years have also grown this bigger environmental aspect, and they worry about things and they talk about things around the world, and all sorts of issues come through the same agenda.
And this gives me an idea of some of the things that might be causing too much heat in school. The greenhouse effect on our planet is like this one, isn't it? Right, so we've got some tomatoes, okay? We've got some onions. Okay, girls, tell them where it goes.
It goes to Mrs. Pattingson in the school kitchen.
If you're doing that, that means that there's less food being delivered to the school. Some of my workshops are going to be for the younger children and things like reading stories, singing songs, through the different year groups to playing the giant climate change snakes and ladders game, the energy items parachute game that I have. When we start getting into the age group of year 5 and 6, we're starting to talk about real issues like the problems of plastic. Throughout the whole day, the whole experience, the Power Down Pete experience, breaks down into lots and lots of different activities which are age appropriate for the children, which link into the curriculum.
So this is one of 4 eco days that I've organised this term for North Yorkshire schools to take part in. We've had 14 schools coming with around 350 pupils altogether, and the feedback we've had from them is that they really like to come out of the classroom and for children to take part in hands-on activities to learn all about the environment.
We're looking for all of those things. And we're writing why they're sustainable.
Everything. I liked going outside doing all the activities, and I like doing the worm thing.
I think the biggest benefit for a lot of the children is quite a few don't actually get outside. So to actually come and see a woodland or to see what the world is actually like out in the countryside, for some it's a totally new experience.
I've never even heard of this place, and it's wonderful.
So really for eco schools, the pupils are really key. It's designed to be led by pupils, and really the staff just facilitate it.
This information today has been key, it's been invaluable. It's really, it's as well as refreshing your memory on things that you've got to do, working through the criteria on the sheets has given me ideas after speaking to other people, but the people at bronze and silver, they were listening to what we've done in the past to get to them, and that will help them. So I think sharing those ideas between everybody was fantastic.
I will be taking back to school lots and lots of ideas. I've got ideas from other people who've been here, ladies that work in other schools, things that they do. because when I work in a very small school in an isolated area, you don't necessarily get out there and see what's happening in other places.
I always find sessions with teachers really helpful for myself as well. So very much I like to run it as an informal discussion really, and we all support each other, and I always take away useful information from them as well about what the current focus is for learning in schools and what people really want support with next, which helps inform my future planning for training sessions.
It's many years ago now that we started to see the energy savings, but energy savings have been quite dramatic, and it's mainly been through the educational aspect, because the building, there wasn't much that we could do with the building.
It's really important because if we waste things like fossil fuels, it'll make life really hard.
Just immersed themselves, they've really got stuck in. They've said some amazing comments about, when I get home I'm going to do this, I'm going to make sure my mum recycles.
This is something that eco teams and school councils can get really heavily involved with, to take these messages outside of school, to other schools, to other people. We've had children that have actually gone down to Downing Street to present their findings to the Prime Minister.
The pupils have taken a lead on going around and colour coding light switches as to which ones should be on and off. They take a lead of going around at playtimes and telling people to turn their lights off. They monitor the water and all sorts of things like that.
I've learned that the environment's very important to our world. Otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Through Eco Schools and with the Energy team has made a real difference to the school, continues to make a real difference to the school. We are building world citizens, and it's really useful for them to talk to other people about that.
And this is the best quote I've ever had. And she wrote to me and said it was relevant, fun and full of learning. And that's exactly what I'm trying to achieve.